What is up, guys? It is the Scarlet Duelist back again with yet another video that I'm confident calling pretty good. This is a collaboration video with just some duel replays between me and the Casual Kiwi, me playing Red Eyes Guard Dragons that you see here right in front of you, and Casual Kiwi playing Amorphage Lair, which is crazy, or Lair Amorphage, whatever order you want to say that in. It was crazy, guys. It was so much fun to play against him, so shout out to you, Casual Kiwi. Thanks for inviting me to do this video with you. That was so much fun getting to play against each other and test our decks. Yeah, definitely, guys, go check out Casual Kiwi. He is an amazing Yu-Gi-Oh player, crazy duelist, and just an outstanding yugituber. Got some crazy insights, and I believe his deck, after playtesting against me and probably fine-tuning it, I believe that came in top 8 at his regional, which is a really big deal. So definitely check that out if you're looking for a solid anti-meta choice, because he's got it for you guys. He's got it, and it was so tough to play against. And you're going to see that. You're going to see exactly how tough in just a minute. So yeah, before we go into the replays, I do want to at least just touch on the fact that I believe he and I both made some misplays, but I can't point out his to you. I don't know what were misplays to him, but definitely some misplays on my end, because at the time I was still, like I said, learning my deck, trying to figure out how these things worked. And to be quite honest with you, there were moments where I did not know what to do. So I just did something. And in hindsight, after I would make those choices, I would kind of do one of these. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. And so you're going to see those things happen quite a bit. So I've gotten better since then, but these replays don't show that. They don't show the progress. They just show the mistakes. So I'll try to point those out to you as they happen and show you and tell you at least what I should have done. But yeah, definitely not taking anything away from the Casual Kiwi. When I point out my misplays, please don't take that as me saying that he shouldn't have won because I made misplays. Because not only did I make misplays, he also just played very well, and I definitely don't want to be one of those players that blames a loss or anything like that, or just like a lost game or match or whatever to just misplaying, because yes, that can contribute, but that does kind of take away from your opponent's win. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys, and without further ado, we will begin the replays. Alright, so this is game 1 of 3. I will comment when necessary, but I will let you know on this replay it is rather short. It ended rather quickly, but I will not give away the winners until they happen, but I'll comment, like I said, when it's necessary. So I'll begin to play the duel. Alright, he's opening up with the solid play here. That's crazy. I mean, that's something that I never would have thought to do, but check this out. Check this out. Put a Morphage in the pendulum zone, right? Got everything where he needed it. He's got this ready to go. Brings out Meteor Burst, and at first I was like, why Meteor Burst? And then I realized what it can do. Look, that's genius. Oh my gosh. And I actually did, I don't even know what this does. Oh, it's an attack boost. That's what it is. Oh my goodness. And if, holy smokes, that's genius. Look at this, guys. So with Lair, if he tributes his own cards, he gets to add them, right? So Lair lets him tribute mine if necessary, but then he just gets bonus after bonus for tributing his own cards too. So, oh, that's crazy. Look at this. Turn 1, gets it out, and let's see if I can even do anything. And I can. All right, it's pretty much one of the only options is to just attack over the Goliath. So that's what I did, but I couldn't do much of anything else because didn't I use, I'm pretty sure I did. Let's take it. Yep, I already used Cards of the Red Stone once, and so I couldn't use it again. And anything else would have just been like set it and forget it, face down, your turn. So the only way around that Goliath was to attack over it and kind of hope he doesn't get another one. So that's what I did. Yeah, let's keep watching. Okay. All right. Interesting. Oh, but I have the protection. Yes. And here we are, and it does end there because I think there was a network issue. But the reason that I went ahead and played this replay for you, I know it seems like, why would you pick this one? But I wanted to show you what Red Eyes can do in the sense where, like, if you can't go into your good plays because you just got stunned, I just want to remind you that you do have big beat stick dragons, and Black Metal Dragon here is an attack booster. So if worse comes to worse, you do want to try to just go ahead and attack over. Now, the bummer is he did get enough of an attack boost on his other Amorphage monsters that that's not possible. And I don't recall the outcome of this duel, but I will just let you know I did not beat him very much, or if I did, not easily. So yeah, this is a tough deck to beat, guys, but I think it's important to highlight, things that are tough to beat for a deck too, and not just show it doing its best thing that it doesn't always get. So yeah, hopefully this is okay with you. If not, comment, and then I won't change anything because you already watched the video. But yeah, I just thought that was important to show you. And let's watch replay number 2 here. Now this one was totally different how it went. But yeah, you'll see. Got his Diabolos out turn 1. And it looks like I can still do some things, so that's pretty cool. I didn't have to just set a monster and say, good game. But yeah, so that was pretty much the extent of what I could do, it looks like there. And I feel like I misplayed there. I guess I could have done some, like maybe some synchro stuff with Destrudo, but I just don't know how good that would have been in this situation. It's not like I could have taken away the Diabolos that he had. I think my best option was to just try to get some negation on board for when he does get out Goliath, so that I can still play. Because it sucks to get my monsters tributed by Diabolos if Lair's on the field, but it's significantly worse to not be able to play. So I'm kind of on the defensive at this point. There's lots of things that one could say I could have done. But I honestly don't know if there was a perfect solution to just a big beat stick Diabolos, which you'll find Red Eye struggles with sometimes is, if they go first and get out big monsters, if you can't get past them, you're kind of like, well, good job. So, yeah, you'll see me do some shenanigans here, though, getting some plays off. One thing that did confuse me was that, oh, no, that wasn't this game. Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah, that was pretty so it's a solid play, Casual Kiwi, but oh my gosh, when you played that, I was like, nah, that doesn't, no, I couldn't believe you just wiped out my whole dang board and brought out the 5-headed dragon. But it was a solid move by him, and honestly, excellent tech. That was such a good idea, especially, like, he didn't have Lair on the field, but if he did, that's just like, that's crazy, especially if you go into something like Starving Venom instead of 5-headed. Now, he knew we were playing dragons, so 5-headed was perfect. But oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't think there was much I could have done if he hadn't done that anyway. But yeah, crazy play. Crazy play. And I try to do a thing, but I don't think it was super effective. Yep, there he goes. Gets off the attack anyway. Can't do anything. Bittersweet. I started to be good at doing my thing, but guys, his deck just is crazy good, and I'll be honest, I do think it is the better deck. Yeah, we're evenly matched in certain points, but I think when it comes down to being able to recur your strategy, it definitely is better, because the Red Eyes Guard Dragon build, unfortunately the way it runs, it's super effective on turn 1, but I noticed after playing him, and I've stopped playing it for a little bit for this reason, if you do use it and you use up all your resources to get that crazy board, if somebody does something like the 5-headed dragon play and you have one card in your hand, you're probably done. Like, yes, I stunned that monster, but guys, he just had advantage after advantage going for him because of the way that things recur for him. So definitely something to consider if you are running Red Eyes Guard Dragon. I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's still a solid deck to run, but be careful how many resources you invest if you know what your opponent's playing. And that's something that I did bad on. I didn't think about the fact that he could tribute my stuff I just kind of went all in, hoping for the best there, but it didn't work out. We'll go into the last replay here, and that'll be it. Oh, good. It started me on my right side this time. All right, let's watch and see. All right, I'm starting to do some things, but I never did get my ideal play, which was a huge bummer. I'm definitely not blaming bricking, and right there's a misplay. I have no idea why I thought, you know what? I should bring back my Amorphage Goliath, because it does nothing against him. He's not really going... I guess it stops him from using Super Poly, but that wasn't what I was thinking. I just didn't think is what happened. So I think, yeah, that was... What do I have in my graveyard? What should I probably should have brought back the Black Metal Dragon and tried to do some more shenanigans with that, but or at least equipped it to get an attack boost. Something else is what I'm trying to get at here, because Amorphage Goliath versus an Amorphage deck is not that effective. So yeah. Anyway, pointing out mistakes is fun. Good time. Fun for friends. Fun for family. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Here he goes. He's doing his thing. As I was saying, though, it was kind of a bummer not to get any of my plays off that were, like what my deck does. But unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes. I just unfortunately did brick a little more than I expected to. And then when I didn't brick, I just kind of made some silly plays that can't really be helped at this point. They just happened because they happened. Saryuja play was okay to get some, some draw power in there, and he can special summon, so that's nice. I try to get something going here, but I don't know how effective this was. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. See, yeah, I go for that. I don't really know. Okay, there we go. And it looks like I'm making a decent comeback. It's not a bad play that I just did, but again, he can tribute things, so that's something that, Crystal Wing can't do anything about, which isn't really something that I couldn't do anything about that anyway, I don't think. So it's just the way it went. But, yeah. There he goes. Still doing everything he can. It's crazy how much his deck can do. But there he gets it, and you'll see. Yep. What's done is done. And I think I get really lucky, actually, in this duel. I can't remember. Oh, yep. Yep, that's right. Okay. And this happens. Yep. And then I get, a token for protection. I believe... See, right there, I'm not sure. That was a misplay probably on his end, because I think he probably was going to tribute my Beauregard. But yeah, what happens here is he leaves that token in attack position. I get my... the Dark Worm in attack for game. So lucky. Not a skillful play. Just luck, honestly. I won that duel. I didn't even remember winning that duel, but I won that duel purely on the fact that he misplayed, honestly. Not to point out his mistakes, because I made plenty, let me tell you. But yeah, this was so fun, guys. Definitely go check out this deck. It's insane. I'll pull up my profile again, and we'll talk about it some more. And there you have it. I just brought back the deck profile for those of you that are interested in still playing it. It is a really solid deck, guys, even though, you saw 3 duels where it was some pretty hands. But I think it's important to still show a deck in its weakest state what it can do. Now, that sounds like a cop-out just because I got some bricky hands, and it's really not. Because if I didn't want to post these things, I wouldn't post them. But I still think it's important to show, that this deck is not perfect. It will not always get its crazy combos, and you still have to be able to play, or at least try to do something to combat your opponent. And that's really what I did when playing against Casual Kiwi. Did I play perfectly? No. Did I make a bunch of misplays? Yes. Did I forget to talk about some of those misplays, or even forget they even happened because it was so long since we dueled and the replays were going too fast? Yes. Do I regret doing it? Am I going to redo it? No. So, yeah, there you have it. Hopefully you can pick them up. We didn't play perfectly. Like I said, though, guys, it was just a fun match between us, and hopefully that was clear. Definitely go check out his deck profile again and his channel. Like I said, he came in top 8 at his regional. I mean, that's out of hundreds of people, I assume. At least the regional that I've been to was hundreds of people. So Yeah, that's a really big deal for his deck to do that well. And I gotta say, he was a tough matchup, guys. I mean, the innovation in the deck that he made it's crazy. I mean, just so much thinking clearly went into that deck, and it's so good. I definitely applaud Casual Kiwi for that. Especially playing Red Eyes Guard Dragon against that was really tough. You know, when you get the extra deck lockout, you can't really do anything. So other than trying to attack over if you get lucky. And I did get lucky a few times, as you saw. But yeah, like I said, we didn't get our craziest combos, and that's okay. They were still some really fun duels. I hope you took something away from it. You learned from both of our mistakes and from what we did well, obviously. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe, and so on. See you next time.